In the previous episode, we took down Golem, and in today's episode, we're gonna try and kill Atlas. I figured it's probably better to try to do him now, before moving on to the rest of the stuff. But then again, we have to make the stone fist, and with that, we need the Martian conduit and everything. So we have to do that as well. It really depends on how long that takes me to do, and maybe some of these other events, possibly. I'm not too sure. I also could just go do Duke. And get that done and out of the way, or Empress of Light. Like, we have a lot of options to us at the moment, but Atlas is our final boss fight of this mod. Now, we're still gonna clear the rest of it because that's what we do, but we are very, very close to the end of this playthrough. Let's get our spiders out before I get too far in. Now, I could do a solar eclipse. Not a bad idea. What time is it? What time is it? I can't see. Why is it not showing me the time? Am I crazy? Oh, it's because I have my inventory open. You know what? Maybe we do a solar eclipse real quick. Because I could get, I also want to make the beetle armor, don't I? There's a lot to do. We can make a couple pieces of this, but we can't make the full set, right? 8, 4, so 16. Oh, you know what? We totally could. Can't make the wings, but I can make the full set of armor. Maybe I do that real quick. Let's go ahead and, oh, right, I need the chlorophyte stuff, but I don't have enough chlorophyte because I never collected it. Good to know. Also, it is officially Halloween in Terraria. Let's do, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna clear out my inventory. And then I think what we do is we do a solar eclipse. I think that's the play here. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. I'm just gonna get rid, actually I also need these. There we go. Now I'll get rid of the rest. Shop, boom, boom, boom. All right, and that too. I don't need one of those. And we get rid of that. Okay, now we can do the solar eclipse. I probably should move away from our little home for this, right? So what have I been up to? Not a lot, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of, yeah, just plowing along, getting a bunch of videos and work done. I booked my my BlizzCon tickets for my flights and everything. Looking forward to doing that. It's been, I gotta kill that monster one. It's been a bit, you know, before I've actually gone to a convention. Last time I went was 2019 for BlizzCon. Obviously, we all know what happened there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to BlizzCon. Getting a bunch of Blizzard game news. Weirdly enough, I'm most excited about Arclight Rumble coming out. Warcraft Arclight Rumble coming out on, man, it's so loud, on the day of BlizzCon, the first day of BlizzCon. That's going to be fun. I don't know why I'm really looking forward to that game. I just am. What else? I'm sure there's a bunch going on. Let's kill this Mothron first. I don't know. Consider what I want to chat about. We'll probably have quite a few jump cuts in today's episode. Probably should mention that. Moth's almost dead. Kill him. Shoot. There we go. All right. Broken Hero Sword? Yeah, buddy. That's all I really wanted out of this, but, you know, I'll farm a little bit more. Okay, that's over with. Wow, that took a while, it felt like. We cleared it. Didn't die at all, actually. It's kind of nice. Pinhead's almost got me, though. Got ourselves a Death Sickle. This is what I was saying. I like using it against Plantera for melee. It's quite good. Got the Eye of Cthulhu. We got a Broken Hero Sword. We didn't get 2, although we did try. So I feel like I have anything to deposit. I made a bunch of money. I made like over two platinum there. Why is there a mimic? Are mimics supposed to spawn at night? I don't remember that at all. I guess I'll take that Philosopher's Stone now. Okay, anyways, let's pop back over here. Let's dump all this in, including that gold that I just got. Now we're like well over 3 platinum there. So I don't think I've ever used the Butcher's Chainsaw. I suppose it could be really, really good, right? Okay. I think what we need to do here is just dump a bunch of this stuff in that I'm just not going to use, which is, well, honestly, all of it. I want to see what I can make with the Broken Hero Sword, because there's all this other stuff. It's like the True Hallowed Staff, which sounds awesome. True Horizon's Edge. Shoots out splitting, volley of homing, pestilence, and cursed flame. That sounds fun. We can obviously make the Terra Blade. Do you need a hero sword for the true Excalibur too? No. Do you need a hero sword for the Knight's Edge? No. Oh, isn't that something that used to be? See, that's a problem when you play so much Terraria over a bunch of different versions. It's really easy to get mixed up on what is actually what. I actually feel like I could make our Terra Blade, which would be really nice. What else could we make with that broken hero sword, other than those obvious things? The True Harvester, ranged attack, rapidly shoots out wither blasts that inflict wither on hit foes, occasionally shoot out a giant clump of blood that steals a large amount of life. That sounds fun. There's the Nightbane, the Holy Hellstorm. That sounds fun. I think I have the Maelstrom too, so I don't know. I kind of want to try the True Hallowed Staff, because that sounds just like a lot of fun. Shoots out multiple swords with different effects. I mean, melee is working really well for us right now, but why not? It's new. It's new. Let's try it. All right, like at this point, that's what we need to consider here. We need to consider the fact that why make the Terra Blade when we can make a True Hallowed Staff? Because I think that's cooler, right? That's definitely cooler. Craft. Let's see here. Let's put this on 3. Let's dump this stuff in there. And of course, I need to get my... I guess I could go into the dungeon and get my Spectre armor at this point. Where's my... Yeah, dusk stuff. Let's put that on, and that on. Let's move the pants over there so I remember that it's there. Okay, and then of course I need all my accessories. Let me find these all real quick. Okay, let's try this out. I mean, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Where'd my DPS meter go? Why is it not there? That was weird. It's just like, it's there, isn't it? I don't know. All right, let's go to the dungeon then and get myself some Spectre armor. I feel like that's probably the best thing to do. Where is our dungeon again? It's over there. That's what I thought. That doesn't feel right. Wait, can I actually, which way is closer? Definitely this way. Hopefully. Possibly. Potentially this way. Did I ever do the boss that was supposed to be like up here? Did I? Oh, it was the avian. Right. I was trying to remember. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I feel like I had done, oh my goodness. Werewolf out of nowhere. Wow, that weapon is awesome. Spectre armor is gonna make that insane. Like, imagine I go with the one with the, oh, what are they called? The little orb things. I'll just have orbs all over the place. That'd be great. Oh yeah, lunatic cultist. Yeah. I forgot about you nerds. Let's just jump on over. So go killing them. I think I have some of the keys for stuff down here too, but is it really that necessary? No. I mean, if I had the desert key, which I might, I could get the summon, but is it really worth it? I don't really know. Actually, don't think so. I feel like this weapon is gonna be really good for the dungeon though. Yeah, I feel like this weapon is really good. I just killed that Diabolist. I don't know how you pronounce it. Speaking of Diablo, man, they, Blizzard did a whole set of streams here for season 2 of like, hey, what's coming in season 2? What are we changing? What kind of stuff? And it's just like all wins. It looks so good. I am really looking forward to season 2 of Diablo 4. I have a whole video essay I'm working on right now. I've been slowly making the script for it since that first stream that they did. And I've been doing a little bit of research for it. I feel like I have a lot to say about Diablo 4 since its launch. Some of it very negative, some of it very positive. And I kind of want to share some of that because I think it's worth talking about. I think there's a lot there to consider when we're talking about a game that, you know, is in its infancy. Like it is literally a baby in comparison to some of the other games around it. And when we look at games like Diablo 3, Diablo 2 even, those games also suffer the same fate, which was at launch they kind of sucked. And it's those incremental updates that really, really improve the game. I'm looking forward to seeing what they, what season 2 of Diablo 4 ends up panning out to be like for me. Because season 1, kind of rough, gonna be honest. Could have been a lot better. decided to take a break from the dungeon for a little bit. Go get some chlorophyte, because I'm going to need that regardless for whether I end up doing the Spectre armor or the Beetle armor. So head this way. I'm kind of curious at this point, like how good this weapon is going to end up being versus the final few bosses here. Because I had a couple people say that the... I really don't want to go for these little patches over here. I had a couple people say that the what is it called? The Eternal Sword is like hyper good, and to just use it for like the rest of the playthrough. And I do agree, but I do feel like the True Knight's Edge and basically the Terra Blade all the way up. Even things like the Xeno Staff, or the Xeno Sword, is that what it's called? Martian Sword, whatever it is. That and even the Pumpkin Sword, like I feel like those are really good, and it's gonna be hard to beat those. What am I getting hit by? All right, the digging begins. I gotta get so much chlorophyte. Okay, I've gotten up to to 90 bars here, so I feel like that's gonna be enough, at least for now. Now it's time to go back to the dungeon, just kind of keeping you guys updated as I go. I'm feeling like, oh, this is a lot of farming for stuff that doesn't feel necessary, but I do want the Spectre armor. That's what's going to basically lead us into the next bit. Is it going to make the Atlas too easy? Possibly. Wow, a meteor landed right on the trail. I don't think I've ever seen that. Or maybe I have, but just definitely not recently. Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to wait on the armor to some degree, because it's like, yeah, this is kind of gonna feel a little bit easy in comparison if I have that Spectre armor, but maybe not. I don't know. It's a tough one. I kind of wish that the boss was after Moonlord, because then it would feel more rewarding to get to the end and be like, yes, we defeated the mod, rather than getting to this boss and being like, yes, we defeated the mod, and now we have to continue playing the game. It's like that that quote from the South Park episode where they do the World of Warcraft thing. It's like, oh, you know, they get to the end of all their farming, they're like, or they defeat the boss and everything. They're like, what okay, now what do we do? They're like, what do you mean? Now we can finally play the game. It's like, yes. That speaks a little too true to me playing World of Warcraft back in the day, where it's like, we spend hundreds of hours working on, you know, a very hard raid, like multiple days a week. We finally get to the end, we get all of our loot. We're like, well, now what do we do? It's like, what do you mean? Now we have the loot to play the game. It's like, but is that what we've been doing? Like, let's do something different. Which I think is why towards the end of my World of Warcraft time. Now, I just don't have the time to play now. Otherwise, I probably would. That's something to kind of keep in mind. But towards the end of my time with that game, it was, we finished a raid, and then the whole raid team just would take a break for like, I don't know, 3 months, and the next raid would kind of get announced, or the next content patch would come out, and people would start trickling back in, and then finally, when the content patch with the new raid was out, we'd all go back to playing. And I think that's a totally fine thing to do. Like, you know, if you're playing, what's an example for you kids nowadays? If you're playing Fortnite, that's probably out of date now. You're probably playing something else. But let's just say Fortnite, because it's a good example for most people. If you're playing Fortnite, it's okay to be like, yes, here's this battle pass. I'm gonna play to fill out the battle pass and get it done. And then when the battle pass is done, and I have completed all that I wanted to do and gotten all my cool items, I'm gonna stop playing, and I'll come back later. And that's totally cool. That's fine. I very much appreciate that as a gameplay style. Like, just play until you get the cool things, and then take a break from the game. Don't burn yourself out on it. Because if that's all you do, now sure, if it is your favorite game of all time, and that is what you do, is you play that game, then whatever, like, play that game. But if you feel the need to be playing a game just because it's, you know, it's what everybody else is playing or whatever, just take a break and play what you want to play for a little bit. Come back to it later. Don't burn yourself out on it. I, on multiple occasions, burnt myself out on World of Warcraft, and have done that with many games since then as well. So, yeah, it's a lesson I've had to learn. So, if anybody else needs a little pro tip, don't be burning yourself out on games that you actually don't want to play. Man, I hate these guys, the little Diabolists, whatever they are. They're so annoying to deal with. They're probably my least favorite enemy in the dungeon. by like a country mile. I always hate them. They're so freaking annoying because they jump all over the place. Imagine playing melee. What are you supposed to do against them? Like, I hate them so much. I'm venting at this point. I'm venting. Oh, while I'm venting too. You know, I was thinking a moment ago while I was in the middle of doing this. What? Just one shot. Oh, the sniper. The sniper got me. There's another hated enemy. I actually don't really care about the sniper. It's just, it is what it is. I think I may die to one like once every year. And that's that. I don't really spend a whole lot of time in the dungeon, to be perfectly honest. You get what you need and then you kind of get out. But the thing with, oh, you know what? I probably should get my thumbs out too. The thing with Spirit Mod that I wish would have been explored a bit better is like, oh, hey, we need you. Go start the event. That's totally fine. Martians are invading, which is great. Unfortunately, I need 4 more ectoplasm to get my armor. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna get my ectoplasm first. Anyways, I think the Spirit mod is missing a bit more content in some of its already accessible biomes, the Briar being the #1 case here. The Briar is definitely an early game thing that you do, but like, why not have stuff, you know, in hard mode that you go back to the Briar for? Like, they do the whole like spirit biome. It's like, cool. I mean, you could just turn the Briar into a spirit biome if you were feeling really like lazy. It just make it generate into a spirit biome instead. But if it's supposed to be its own biome, why not do something cool with it? Like have it that after you defeat, I don't know, Plantera. Actually, that's a good one. After you defeat Plantera, now something is there and you got to go do something. And then you have the, well, actually, no, that's a bad idea because you got the dungeon there. So, like, content-wise, where would that fit? I don't know. Maybe just hard mode, not early hard mode. You already have so much other stuff going on. Maybe like post mechanical bosses now, because then you're going to the jungle. So, like, yeah, where do you put that? I don't know. Look, I'm gonna leave that up to the developers to decide. The point is, I kind of feel like just more stuff needed to be done with it. No, I don't want spirits. Oh, goodness, this is gonna be a problem. Okay, here's what we do in this case. If you're ever wondering how to manage this, or you're like, crap, I need to make a what are they called? What are they called? Spectre. I need to make Spectre stuff. You go like this. You quickly go back. You dump it in. No. Oh my goodness. Why is he right there? Spectre. No. Spectre. Why can't I make the bars? Why is that not going in? Oh, it's because I was out. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Damn it. All right. That was a bad example. All right. I got it. I got my armor. Let's pop this on real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Now we have Spectre armor that we can actually utilize to do this event. This is gonna be like the last thing that I do, I think. I've been recording for like well over an hour, and I've gotten very little useful footage here, so you might just hear me just, you know, rambling on about random stuff. If you don't know, the way I edit my videos, I cut like, I don't know, 30% of my talking out. Stuff where I'm just like, what are you talking about? I cut it out, but sometimes I leave a bunch of that in because otherwise there would be no video. That turns out I just ramble about nonsense, and you guys seem to enjoy it. I hate saucers so much. I hate saucers so much. Martian saucer's been defeated, but has the event been defeated? There's no way. I've been doing this event for a while. There's no way this event's done. I guess it is. Is it? No, I'm at 53%. Oh my goodness, I want to quit this game. I hate this event so much. It's so annoying. This is my second least favorite. Right next to the pillars. This is the worst event in the game. I would love to know. Let me know in the comments if you unironically love this event. Like, if you're like, man, I love the Martian Madness event. Every time I get a chance, I go and do it. Let me know. Because I really wanted to know if I'm just like crazy. Why would you spawn again? Get out of here. I'm tired of you stupid Martian saucers. I don't want anything from you. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Yeah, I want to know whether or not I'm alone in the fact that I hate this event. Just like shout it out. All right, that should have done it. I keep having to run away to get rid of them because I don't want to waste the time to fight them. It's just taking too long. It's done. It's finally done. So some of you might be like, well, Zen, why didn't you just go and cancel it with the mutant? Because you have Fargo's mutant mod, you could easily cancel events. Because you always get one person in the comments, it's like, you're very bad at the game. You couldn't even complete the event. It's like, really? Because now it checks it off. It wouldn't have checked it off before. Now it does. So we got that done and out of the way. Also got, calls in Martian reinforcement. This is a summit. Hold on. Let's go put this down real quick. Let's go put this down. Bloop. There we go. Is our set bonus the same? Magic damage done will hurt extra nearby enemies. Yeah, okay. So, I got the engineering rod, which seems to be a thingy-majig. Oh, it shoots through the walls, too. That's insane. That's actually really good. Let's just pop that there. And I got this support beacon, but it says calls in Martian reinforcements. I don't know if that's just going to summon it again. I would hope not. But it's possible that that's exactly what it's going to do. Ooh, I've got an unpleasant one. Let's see that. Is this material for anything? No. Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and drop those in. Martian costumes. Yeah. See, we need this plating in order to make the fist, but now we can do that. So, yeah, we'll pop that in there. Laser machine gun's okay. I mean, it's pretty good, but I'm not looking to do it. I'm gonna see if this is gonna actually spawn another event, or if it's gonna summon reinforcements. It doesn't say. So honestly, don't know. Oh, it's equipable. I see. It's the oh, which one is it? That one? It's a little light pet. Is it just a pet? It's just a pet. Ah, I don't like it. Give me back my book. I like my book. Anyways, we'll pop that in there. Man, I like this little turret though. That's good to have. That's a good get. All right, yeah, definitely next episode is Atlas. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Pumpkin Moon or the Frostman. Don't know if that's necessarily worth it. We'll do Atlas and then we'll just bang the last bosses out real quick.